Hello. In this video, let's take a look at how you can share the dashboards and maps that you build in Emwater and Solstice. There are three ways you can share the things you build in Emwater and Solstice. You can do that both for users and for external visitors who don't even have a login. You can add users to permissions as a first option, and this means that users or organization branches, meaning groups of users, can be given the right to either edit visualizations or just view them. And this is the primary internal way of managing permissions amongst users of the platform. What this means is when a given user comes to your dashboard, they will see what they have access to see, also including the underlying data. Meaning that if you have a survey with a couple of deployments and the user is only in one of those deployments, you might see all of the deployments in your dashboard, but this user will only see what they have rights to see even once they come to your dashboard. The second option is to create a share link. These are the way that you can share dashboards, maps, consoles, and data grids with anybody. So anybody who has that link can click through it and come to the visualization page. And they do not need to be logged in. They do not need to have a Solstice account or an Emwater account. Once they do arrive at that page, they will see the dashboard as if they were the user who created the share link. So if you create the share link and your dashboard is visualizing 3 survey deployments, then the person coming through the share link will also see those 3 deployments. However, these visitors who see your visualization through the share link do not have access to the underlying data. They don't get access to the survey, they don't get access to custom data, they can't click through in your tables and open up things that they don't have permissions for. And the third option we'll look at today is embedding an entire visualization on your web page. This means you take the whole thing and it shows up within a website that you control. So let's take a look at how this works. So let's say that I've made a fantastic dashboard I'm very happy with, here with a few donut charts and a map and some bar charts. The works, and it's using a number of data sources. How do I share it with my team members who are also Solstice users? I can go to this Share button here in the dashboard, and it shows me this kind of pop-up. 2 drop-downs where I can start adding users. So if I had a particular user in mind who I want to be able to see this dashboard, I can enter their username here. And this means they can navigate to this URL, and they will also see this dashboard in the list of dashboards on the dashboards page. And the same applies for maps and consoles, as well as data grids. Note that you can also add a whole organization or an organization branch to the permissions here, meaning that every user who is part of this organization will then be able to see this dashboard. And that will be the case. Once I save that, the permissions have been updated. Administrators can edit, delete, and share, and you should keep this set of users as small as needed so that things don't accidentally change around. And those with view access can both view the dashboard, map, console, and so on themselves, or create a share link. So let's take a look at share links, our second option for sharing. You can create multiple of these. It creates a link, and if I take the link and open a new window, I can go to this link and see this dashboard without ever logging in. So you can share this with other stakeholders, donors, whoever it might be, people outside of your immediate project or whoever doesn't have access to the system. I'm not logged in, yet I am interacting with this dashboard as if I was the person creating it. However, if these point information that I have on the map is fueled by a survey that this not logged in user doesn't have access to, they can't open it. In this case, though, this is publicly visible data, so they can interact with the map as you would expect. Jumping back, let's quickly look at the third option, embedding into different web pages. To do this, you just select the embed option under a share link, and the system generates this HTML code for you, which your webmaster needs to then place in the desired spot on your website. And it opens a little window straight into Solstice or Mwater. I can briefly demonstrate on a random website. I can add this HTML. And this dashboard I was just looking at will be embedded right there. I can interact with it through another website entirely. And that's it. These are the three ways to use sharing in Mwater and Solstice. Use the permissions when you want to give someone edit rights or view rights within the system, and be sure that whoever comes to the dashboard console map gets to see the data that they have permission to see, in the case of multiple deployments, different data sources, and so on. When you're more open about sharing, use a share link, and remember, anybody who comes in with that link gets to see what you see, but they don't get access to the underlying data. And if you want to bring in the visual data analysis stories that you're building in dashboards and consoles into your own website, you can do this with the embedding function we just covered. And that's it. So please follow us on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and this YouTube channel to stay up to date on the latest features and guidance around the platform, and send feedback. And be sure to subscribe to the channel. Thanks very much, and thanks for watching.